Hi, welcome back to another week at Girl Who Reads. I hope you had a great last week and beautiful weekend. We had lots and lots of sunshine, and so that was very, very good. It's always fun to have sunshine. And on Saturday, I went and saw Hunger Games, the movie. I'd never read the book, my confession. I remember like several years ago when they first came out that they were going to be the hit series, the next big thing after Harry Potter, and then they just kind of fizzled and no one said anything else about them, so I didn't pick them up at that time. And then when they did become the thing to read, I of course was inundated with review copies of everything else. So I'm not sure if I'll pick them up or not. If you read my Harry Potter post when the last movie came out, I kind of was late to that party as well, not having read the books, started reading the books until after I saw the third movie. So maybe I'll just watch all the movies and then, I don't know, in retirement at this rate, I will get to read the books. But maybe. I am curious. My neighbor kind of spoiled it for what happens in the 75th game, so I'm not as needing to read it as I was right after I watched the movie. So we'll see. I'd finished Fire Mage this week. It was such a quick read. I read all but like 2 pages on my lunch break only this week, and there's a couple of days this past week that I worked during lunch or I went out with friends, so I didn't actually even get to read. So I probably only read, it probably took me like 4 days. And then I read the last 2 pages Friday night, so I could finish it. Great read. And then John Forster, the author, was kind enough to send me the sequel, Sun Mage, I don't know. I looked it up. I should have pushed the little listen to button so I'd make sure I knew how to say the word. Now I have the sequel, but I need to read Parasols by Michelle Richard because I'm on her tour on April 6th, so I need to get that read so I can review it. I did pick up, just because I didn't have Sun Mage or Parasols on my Nook, and I just needed something to read real quick, I did pick up Sex, Life, and Hannah, which is just a short novella, less than 100 pages. It reminds me of kind of Bridget Jones' Diary, which I didn't read. I watched the movie. I have a bad habit of that, don't I? It just sounds that way. I really do read most of the books that I watch. And then another movie, which I think it was, trying to remember. I've been trying to remember the title all weekend, but He's Just Not Into You. He's Just Not That Into You, something like that. But where you see a scene, and then the character is in front of a camera doing like a confessional. And that's kind of what the book reminds me of, the novella reminds me of, is like the confessional time. And but the layout, I'm gonna ask the author if I can do a screenshot just to show you the layout of the book, because I think that really is its selling point. I mean, the book's, it's good. I mean, it's not exactly my type of thing. Hannah's kind of all hung up on sex being the main reason for a relationship, and that's, I know, is not true. And so not quite, she, even though I don't think she's really that much younger than what I'm supposed to be, it just, I don't know, maybe she is still in her 20s, and maybe that's what the problem is with just not jiving with her. But anyways, it's a good read, it's funny. But anyways, I want to show the layout because it's laid out kind of like a magazine, and it's just really a unique form, and so I wanted to be able to show that. So I need to ask the author if I can do a screenshot when I do the post, which will probably be coming up, I don't know when, because I am so booked this week. So today, Monday, I'm having my video and what I'm reading. Tomorrow, Tuesday, it's the release of, if I can get the cover, It's Too Sunny Here. Not really, it's just perfect sun. But anyways, You Are What You Wear comes out on Tuesday the 27th, I think. Yes, pretty sure. I'll have to double check. But if it is, this will be showing. I will do a write-up probably on Tuesday for its pub day. And then on Wednesday, I'm doing the announcement for The Six by K.B. Hoyle. If you're on my Twitter feed, you know I've been talking about this book. It is, and I talked about it last week, it is going to be the best YA book series this year. And you're going to kick yourself if you don't go ahead and be one of the first ones to get a copy and, and find out later that, it's the next New York Times bestseller or something. So go ahead, get in on it in the very beginning. Be part of this great success story. Anyways, so her tour is starting off this week, and I will, on Wednesday? Yeah. on Wednesday have that post up so that you'll know where she'll be all week and all the goodies that you might be able to get out of that. On Thursday, I'll have my Tips on Thursday post. I'm thinking since last week I did the one that was author requested on Tag It, which apparently many of you thought that was very useful information, so I'm glad that I did that. So simple things that I just don't think about. So please, hey, I'm thinking about this, or it looks like you do that, drop me a note. I'm happy to talk more about whatever topic it is. But I think this week I'm going to write on taking your blog to the next level, maybe talk a little bit more about what to do beyond just the blog post. On Friday, because all my other dates, I'm planning on doing a review of Going Solo. If for some reason I check the date on You Are What You Wear and it's not coming out on Tuesday, my review of Going Solo will post on Tuesday. And I'll find something else for Friday, which will probably be maybe my review of Fire Maj, but if not, that'll all get pushed to the next week. Anyways, so I have lots of stuff coming up for you, but yeah, busy. Yeah, I wanted to read short books because I was behind on my reading challenge count, and but that just means I have all these posts now to review, and I have to find time to write them. But that's okay. So now you know what I'm reading. Parasols this week. I'm going to finish up, hopefully, You Are What You Wear. This weekend I started the chapter on, what was it? This one is hitting a little close to home. Letting Go. Yeah. I really tried working on that this past year. Made a little progress and then would get sidetracked. So my dog's shaking around. Yeah, would get sidetracked, so only part of my closet got done, and I noticed this morning when I looked in the closet to get dressed, my, what's the word I'm looking for? The thing that holds all my clothes, the rack that hang, the bar. Yeah, it was starting to, in the middle. I'm just saying that's because all the clothes are pushed to the middle, I just need to spread them out. Yeah. And so, I got in the mail this week, another one, just because the sun is just so bright. The Mango Orchard by Robin Bailey is coming out in April. Here in the US, it's already been, I think, released in the UK. It's the extraordinary true story of a family lost and found. And so I might be doing some work with Robin Bailey. So if you are interested, if you're a blogger and interested in reviewing nonfiction, it's listed as travel writing. So because apparently you'll see the summary below, but when I read it, he has a gorgeous website. There's a gorgeous website, which I'll link to it too. But it reminded me of Big Fish. Was that the name of the movie? I don't know why I always have movie and television references for my books, but I do. But where the grandfather gets on his deathbed, I never watched the movie, was telling like these fantastical stories, and the son was like, are these really true or are they not? And I kind of got that impression from this, even just the opening line of the summary. As a boy, Robin Bailey had always loved the stories about his great-grandfather's Latin American adventures, brushes with bandits, wild jungle journeys, hidden bags of silver, and a narrow escape from the Mexican Revolution. But there was something in these family tales that he felt was missing, the truth. So, yeah, sounds good. There's some pictures in the middle of it, so that's always kind of nice. Anyways, like I said, if you would be interested in doing a review for this, let me know, and I might be able to hook you up with some review copies. That being said, I'm going to be reviewing Temptation later in April, and I think they're still looking for a couple more bloggers for that. If you are interested, that's the Douglas Kennedy book that I featured last week, week before. So check that out if you're interested, and also drop me a line for that. I have review copies for The Six by K.B. Hoyle if you're a blogger, and also William Barry's Sebastian and the Afterlife series. There's 2 in that series already out. If you're interested, they're middle grades fantasy adventure. I would be happy to help you connect with those publishers to get those review copies. Anything else? Nope. Got what I'm reading, what was in my mailbox, what's coming up this week. I guess that's it. I can go enjoy the sun. Oh, and I want to hear what you are reading. I'm trying to start a fun hashtag on Twitter if you want to join in, called Book Travels, where all you need to do is tweet the setting of your book, and if you want the book title and author would be included that way. Just kind of a fun thing of, I'm getting spring fever. and I'm ready to go on a trip. But right now, my travels are limited to where a book can take me, and I would love to hear where you're being taken, where you're traveling to in a book. So leave me a comment, leave me a, join in on the book travels hashtag, look me up on Facebook, wherever, come talk to me about books. Have a great week. Bye.